Well, new at 10:30, it's been a societal norm. Generations. You go to school, you get married, you have kids, but times are changing.
Over the last 50 years, the marriage rate in the U.S. has dropped nearly 60%, and those planning to say I do are also saying not right now. Queen City News Chief Business Correspondent Taylor Young takes us on the down the aisle in the transformation of the traditional marriage.
Oh, I do.
Every love story
we still celebrate the anniversary of our first date.
has a beginning.
You might want to take that one.
You know, the older you get, the more you forget, so it's been great.
Bob and Jackie McRae's story begins in high school, 1964.
Junior senior prom, my junior year of high school. She was a freshman. My mom asked me who I was taking to the prom. I said, well, I really don't know. And she said, well, it's time to get busy. And she said, you know, Jack Caudle has a really pretty daughter. That was her dad.
Eventually, Bob would go on to ask her dad for his daughter's hand in marriage. Jackie 19, Bob just graduating Wake Forest University. Their life together just beginning.
We got married on Saturday before my last round of final exams started on Monday.
Today, the couple spends most of their days in their Kings Mountain home, surrounded by photographs of their daughters and grandkids, who are seemingly growing up fast.
We have an about to be 14-year-old granddaughter.
About to be 15.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Trust me.
Bob can keep up with the numbers better than I can.
Bob and Jackie's love story is like many of their time. Go to school, pick a career, and mainly get married sooner rather than later.
That was the way of life back then. You didn't think about not getting married or living together or anything like that.
In the 1960s, the average age to say I do was 21. Today, it's 10 years older.
I'm working my way up.
And women entering their first marriage beyond the age of 40 has increased 75% since 1975.
It's a massive actual shift when you really sit down and actually really think about it.
That's exactly what we did with two psychologists at UNC Charlotte, Dr. Amy Canavello and Sarah Levins, both coming to the conclusion the shift started during the women's rights movement.
Call me crazy, but don't you call me lazy. I'm working my way up.
A period of time that birthed a wave of new legal rights, career growth, and ongoing conversations about the role women play in marriage.
Marriage was started out as a financial transaction, right, where women were property. And so I think if you start out with that, then as that kind of evolves over time, it becomes, right, a woman's value and worth can be in part determined by her marital status.
In 2023, women now outnumber men in the college-educated workforce, shifting the focus away from walking down the aisle to a career.
And I think there's just pressure going on both sides where, we find people our age that are more focused on career before marriage and the kids and the whole 9 yards. I think that's what we're also very focused on too.
Stephanie and Brandon are not only engaged in approaching their 30s, they have an up-close and personal view of the transforming wedding industry through a camera lens.
The thing goes from less of, well, look at how much money we spent on this place. It goes more to, okay, who do you want us to capture, and where are you thinking, what do you guys want more of here?
While brides and grooms are giving it more time before saying their vows,
just feeling good. I'm finally have his last name now.
There's also a growing number of couples doing away with the big celebration.
When she first said it, I was like, you're kidding me, right? No, God, no, And I just had to kind of respect that.
Instead of the venue, the guest list, the pageantry, Brianna and Anthony Davis chose the Mecklenburg County Courthouse.
It was very quick. So we just did our vows. I got emotional and I was not expecting that. We looked into each other's eyes, we exchanged rings. It was just a beautiful time.
Whether you're 19 or 35, surrounded by hundreds or just your parents.
One more, 1, 2, and 3.
Even if the traditions behind marriage change, the end goal remains the same: a life with a partner who gets you.
Plug through the tough times and enjoy the good times. And there've been a lot more good times than tough times.
While Jackie, a retired nurse, has seen a new generation of women do it a little differently, she says if she could, she wouldn't change a thing.
I often wonder if I could go back and do it over again and concentrate on my career more, what would have happened. I think about that a lot, and then I think, well, look what I wouldn't have had. You know, and that's more important to me than what I might have had.
Reporting in Kings Mountain, Taylor Young, Queen City News.